Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. A lot to talk about this Wednesday morning on this live. So, of course, feel free to let me know where you're watching in the comments. I'll pull up the stream so I can see who's commenting, but also feel free to mention me in the comments with any questions that you may have about today's weather. Again, you can just mention Meteorologist Megan Hanna and it should pop up, and I will try to respond to those throughout the day. But for now, we're starting off very muggy across the area. Again, temperatures are warm and conditions are gloomy. Middle to upper 70s right now. Dew points in those middle 70s, so the humidity is high. Thanks to winds coming in from the south, we're already starting to see some heavier downpours for friends in the southern portions of the Delta, especially for Holmes, Humphreys, and stretching into Sharkey County. We'll continue to watch for more storm chances, especially going towards lunchtime hours, all due to a cold front that will soon to approach our area and pass through the state later today. Temperature is a little bit more mild thanks to the rain chances around middle to upper 80s. Pine Belt could see the 90-degree mark, and we'll continue to watch for some of those showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and evening to be potentially strong to severe. Our entire coverage area in almost the entirety of the state shaded a level 1 out of 5 risk for some strong to severe thunderstorms. Damaging winds are possible with this that could knock out power briefly, knock down some limbs. Small hail is also possible within this. So let's time it out for you. We'll continue to watch for some shower and thunderstorm activity. I'm going to rewind here. All right. Here we go. We're going to watch for those showers and thunderstorms to come in later this morning, especially for our Delta counties. We've seen that right now. A line of storms will start to move south, and we'll watch for a very messy commuting hour, especially when those kiddos are headed home from school. That's when we're going to see those heavier downpours, and it's going to be there's going to be a lot of lightning as well as you're heading home from school and work. So definitely pack your patience for the commuting hours. Still showers and thunderstorms lingering, especially for the Pine Belt as we head in to the evening hours, even some lingering overnight. Now, after we get that cold front moving through, still could see some thunderstorm activity for your Thursday. Again, it's just going to be mainly for the Pine Belt and south of I-20. Storms in the first half of the day. I think that we're going to be mainly dry for the Symphony as well as taste of Flowwood. Now, the Pine Belt could see the severe weather risk continue into Thursday, mostly for friends that are east of I-59. Same threats, just watching for some damaging wind gusts as well as small hail. Now, we're getting some much needed rain from this system, about 1 inch across the board. Some places could see some locally higher amounts, but we've been abnormally dry for the start of September, so we're going to take what we can get, just about 2.5 inches behind what we typically see for a normal September. But behind this front, we do have to get through the messy rain today. Low to middle 80s for the weekend, and will continue to stay seasonal through the beginning of this next work week as well. Now, Hurricane Gabrielle is a major hurricane, and we're watching for it to point due east and continue to track in the northern Atlantic, becoming a remnant low off the coast of Portugal throughout the day. Do want to let you know that just because Gabrielle is pushing off to our east, away from the United States, that doesn't mean that we can let our guard down, especially if we have family or friends along the east coast. There's a cluster of thunderstorms right now near Puerto Rico that's expected to clip the northern portion of the Caribbean and form close to the Bahamas, become a tropical system there. The chance is very high for that, but also very high for another area of possible development that we're watching. Again, a cluster of storms has a 90% chance of developing over the next week. So need to be watching that carefully for our East Coast friends. Long-term models with spaghetti models really have not much agreement right now, so they'll get their act together, and we'll continue to let you know what the forecast is looking like over the next week or so. For us here in the Magnolia State, no tropical impacts to worry about. Low 60s waking up this morning, or the mornings for this coming weekend, and we'll also watch for a little bit more comfortable afternoon temperatures. Low to middle 80s for Friday. Dry for any weekend plans. We'll continue to stay warm, close to 90 degrees for this next Monday. So my Futurecast wasn't working, but everybody just leave me comments to ask questions. I'll also be posting on Twitter as well as Facebook, some snapshots, so you can get the information there. And of course, we're going to be on 12 News, so stay up to date with us, and we'll give you glances of that future cast on those platforms. So thanks for joining me today. Everybody stay dry, grab the umbrella, rain jacket, and the rain boots, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.